Hey, that's me, Kevin, part head spinner, part Yale grad, and 100% pro college counselor. Today, I'll be sharing the secret sauce to getting you into every college scholarship program you apply to. Whether you're a junior, senior, or undergrad, I promise you'll find this helpful. Here's the thing, even when you apply for real-world jobs, people want to know your story. They want to know what makes you tick. They want to know how your experiences connect, your unique selling point, your USP, as well as your unfair advantage or advantages. So get good at articulating it now, because this is a skill that will pay dividends for years. But first, let me drop some truth bombs. Our firm, the Elevated School, has helped students snag more than 500 acceptances to top schools. But here's the dirty little secret about this entire industry. A lot of kids who got into these Ivy League schools, they got professional help. If I had to estimate, more than half of the kids who got in probably had a consultant holding their hand. But I am blowing the whole lid off of this entire operation. No more gatekeeping, no more paying thousands for insider secrets. You see, my dear virtual little siblings, it all boils down to this one word: branding. Forget everything you thought you knew about college applications. Admission officers aren't just looking for perfect test scores or a million awesome extracurriculars. They're not going to say, let's admit Shreya or Chris or Sam who got a 40 on their ACT or a 2000 on their SAT. You are not a name. You are a character. Here is what they will say in the admissions room. Let's admit the quantum computing ballerina. Or I vote for the birdwatcher, bone doctor kid from Alabama. Let's talk about popular majors, just for a second here. Popular majors, my friends, are like rush hour traffic, all right? Everybody's stuck and nobody's moving. Computer science, business, medicine, these fields today are more crowded than a Taylor Swift concert on a Friday night. That's a true fact. So if you want to stand out, take the academic back road. Instead of political science, dive into religious studies or East Asian studies. Think of it like a Trojan horse strategy. Apply as a Latin major, and then the moment you set foot on campus, switch to econ, CS, whatever you want to study. Trust me, I see this happen every single year. And yes, I have actually seen students do this successfully. Now I know what some of you guys might be thinking. Kev, I'm a junior. I can't just change my entire academic profile a few months, a few weeks before the deadline? Are you crazy? I get it. I have literally been there myself. I looked at my activities, scratched my head, and was forced to figure out a compelling story from a random jumble of activities. However, I made an active choice. Instead of marketing myself as yet another Asian boy playing the piano, I became the aspiring diplomat with a budding passion for Latin American literature and language. And my special sauce, or seasoning, whatever you want to call it, was the fact that I came from humble beginnings, I wasn't like them other private school kids. I wrote my Common App essay about working in my parents' Chinese restaurant in Miami. The result? A handwritten acceptance note that felt like winning the lottery. Quick aside, if you're curious to see exactly what the Yale admissions officers had to say about me, click this link here. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel out in a big way and helps us share this educational content with more amazing, talented students just like yourself. Now, let's say that you are genuinely interested in a popular academic discipline or major, computer science, medicine, economics, business, English, political science. To make this work, you do have a few pretty good options. Option number 1, specialize. You can apply the tactic that I literally just mentioned. So differentiate yourself by specializing within your chosen field. Interested in pre-med? Develop an expertise, a specialization in biochemistry. Then apply as a chemistry major instead of the standard bio major to increase your odds of getting it. Exact same concept for math. Do an independent research project on something like sports statistics or game theory, as opposed to something boring like applied math or probability. No offense, probability. If you're more of an English or humanities type person like me, try writing an essay about comparative literature and then submitting that critical essay to something like Scholastic come December. That way, you get the bonus of adding something to your activities list too. Option number 2, let the AO, the admissions officer, see your skills. The fact is, if you want to major in a more popular subject, then you're gonna have to prove that you're pretty good at it. Now, this doesn't mean that you need a ton of national or international awards under your belt, although of course those never hurt. You can highlight your expertise by working a software development, accounting, game design, biz dev internship, even if it's just for 2 or 4 weeks. Even taking additional courses by studying online through YouTube, MIT's OpenCourseWare, or dual enrollment at your local community college. All of that helps, guys. Admission officers, recruiters, they take this into consideration. And finally, the most important part. You do need this if you're serious about getting in. Colleges need to see you apply this theoretical knowledge in a way that positively impacts those around you. If you're an aspiring doctor or surgeon, write about volunteering at a hospital and how you actually served those around you. If you're interested in English or political science, prove that your little journalism passion project helped change a local law for the better. Option number 3, my favorite, fusion. Mix and match academic disciplines like you're creating the world's most epic academic smoothie. Computer science and linguistics, economics and gender politics. What about medicine and journalism? All of the possibilities and profiles I just mentioned, those weren't made up. Those were from actual students that we worked with. And guess what? They got into Ivy League schools. Now, if you're watching this a little bit closer to the deadline, I understand, I empathize. Let's talk about 2-week tactics, not like 6-month strategies. Applying as a CS major, instead of writing about your first experience with Scratch or your Minecraft server or AI, talk about your budding fascination with quantum computing, cloud computing, cybersecurity, or if you're in the process of writing a supplemental essay about medicine, pick a facet of medicine that you think other folks won't mention, like podiatry or osteology or traditional Chinese medicine. Every year, folks ask me how they can stand out. This is how. Just to recap, if you want to get into every program, every college that you apply to, you can brand yourself by 1. Specializing. 2. Showing your expertise through high-impact projects and real-world experiences. Or 3. Fuse a popular academic discipline with a different one. The absolute legends, the top 1% of students, they do all of this. But if you're short on time, just focus on 2 and 3. Remember, swim against the current. Be the weird, wonderful, multi-dimensional human being you are. Last piece of advice before I let you go, don't view your college application as just a form. View it as an opportunity to share your origin story. You're only going to do this once in your life. Take it seriously. Make it good. Make it so compelling that admission officers will be fighting over deciding who gets to admit you. Our firm, the Elevated School, has edited more than 5,000 essays, and we really excel at helping students articulate their best selves, their best stories. So if you would like your Common App essay professionally edited, check out our website, www.elevated.school/editmyessay. You can use this code YouTube15 to get 15% off your first purchase. Drop a comment below about what crazy major combo you're going to create. Let me know what other types of videos you want me to make. I'm just here to serve. I'm here to be useful. I've already been through college once, so really this is about you guys. All right, take it easy, and I'll catch you at the next one. Peace.